welcome to the Crypt. I'm Lord Necrosius, and today we're jumping with Demeo. This game was just released. It's basically a tabletop style tactical game, dungeon crawler. They've made it essentially focused on multiplayer. You can play as a 2 to 4 man team, online with crossplay as well. So you can play on PC and then on console. There is, however, still a single player skirmish mode, which we're going to dive into today and check out. Okay, so it looks like we start off with 4 options for champions, with 2 more we could potentially unlock. Now this is very much like a Dungeons and Dragons style game. So as you can see, they've got basically the chapter here that you can play as, and unlock more as we go through the dungeons. Right, I think we're going to just quickly dive in with the first character here, Sigrun. He's Guardian of the Realm. There is also a wizard, a hunter, and an assassin. But we're just going to jump in straight melee to start off and check it out. Right, so as you can see here, we have some cards. This is kind of like a deck builder in a way. We will be unlocking cards from things like chests around the map, such as like healing potions and things like that. Our character has some standard abilities he typically comes with. If we hover over our character here, we can see standard attack is 3. Our critical is 6. We can move 4 spaces each turn. So our abilities are Whirlwind Attack, Piercing Throw, and Repair Armor, which you see down here as these 3 cards. Now, we can actually zoom out and move around the map a little bit. If you actually look out here, you'll see we are playing on a tabletop, which is really cool aesthetic to see that. And you'll see over here as well, that is the book we're basically playing at the moment. Right, so let's get started and move forward here. We want to move into the dungeon. So these doors, basically each dungeon is, from my knowledge, 3 levels. We need to go in here, find a key, unlock the next one. So there'll be 2 dungeons, 2 floors that we have to unlock, and then on the 3rd and final one we'll have a boss fight. So if we jump in here.
As you step into the necropolis, you are reminded of your quest. Release the trapped elven spirits by destroying their corrupt keeper far below.
Well, there you have it. We have to destroy the corrupt keeper. So we're going to move in here. What you will see up on the left hand side by our portrait is these 2 little squares here. You get basically 2 action points per turn. We've got 10 health, and these bars, which you may not realize at first, that's actually armor. So we have armor here as well. Alright, so we'll move in a little bit further.
Cool. My turn, which means monster time. I fear nothing.
I don't believe these ice lamps do anything. Let's open up the door next. Okay, that is a lot of enemies. Wow, okay. This is going to be pretty crazy, I think. Let's see. If we zoom in a little bit, we have a few here. Goblin Ranger, Goblin Madman, Elven Cultist as well. Skirmisher, Cultist, Archer, okay. And a standard fighter down here as well. So let's have a quick look at things. Attack, movement, both 2. Their HP's at the bottom, so that's 5 HP, that's 1 HP. Okay, what we're going to want to do, I believe, is try and get rid of these guys as fast as possible. We have a couple of abilities here. So we only have, though, we do have to be aware of this, we actually only have one ability point to use. So I am actually tempted to move back a square until we can fully replenish. Let's move... Okay, actually, yeah, let's move back one square, because the enemies are going to move. Good. I want to bait them into this corner here. That's perfect. Oh, okay, so these lamps are like bombs. That's not good. They stunned me.
I stand ready.
Now it's the enemy.
Wow. Okay, that's very dangerous. But it looks like this one here actually has the key we need for the next level. So if we zoom in, you would have seen that I had an icon above my head. That was poison, which is why we died right there.
Sorry, but that's it. Let me know if you want to try again.
We definitely want to try again. That was a bit of an unfair round. Okay. Let's go back in. Let's try that one more time. I do believe this is going to be like a reasonably hard game to play anyway. You're really going to have to learn essentially when and where you're moving. And basically I think we're going to have to kind of force our way through this dungeon as fast as possible as well. Like I said, this is actually made for multiplayer. So I'm sure in instances like that, it would be a lot easier with some friends to play alongside you. I think we can easily take a few coins here. So you can also see that this dungeon has completely changed. We are looking at a completely different board here. So it does have a little bit of randomness to it. We're going to head through our first door as well. I think we just got very unlucky with that last room. There was just so many enemies in it. There wasn't a lot we could do.
For honor.
Okay, so the enemy must have moved. Let's open this door here again. Alright, we have a lot of enemies, plus the key is right there. Okay, let's see what we can do here. How much range do we actually have on something like this? We can't hit that. We can potentially hit you. And I think this might actually be the way to go with this one. Try and target down something from distance. Perfect, that was good.
Alright.
Now we've got one enemy panicking and fleeing. I think if we do an overwhelming attack, something like a critical, or kill multiple enemies, that's kind of when some of these creatures or monsters panic. You'll see it hovering over them, they've got their own abilities, so that one had knockback. What we're wanting to do, I think, is actually move up in the middle of both of these. We've got Whirlwind Attack here, a spinning sweep that damages all adjacent enemies. So if we hit it in the square here, hope for a critical. Okay, standard attack, that's alright. That's better than nothing. We did kill one enemy. Okay. It looks like more are coming in though. We're going to want to up our armor. And we just have to do a standard attack now because we don't actually have any more cards we can really use. So we got the kill on that and we got the key. This is kind of where we want to be trying to move through the dungeon now as fast as possible. Ooh, okay, that's not great, is it? So, are we now stuck here, are we? Tangled for one turn. So we've got to kill. I might have to go for another kill straight away here, actually. I would like to see that dice stay on screen when you throw it. Just visually, it would be so much better. The game is really, really nicely made. The aesthetics are amazing, honestly. So I really like this. So far, it's going pretty well, though. I think now we can actually armor up again. I am weary of this giant spider here, though. It's got 11 HP. We don't really have anything we can do. I'm hoping if we go for the chest, we get a card. Drink to heal or throw it to drench a target. Okay.
Protect the realm.
So yeah, drink to heal, throw it to drench a target or the ground. Interesting. Right, I am tempted to just try and run for it. I don't think we're getting out of the room though in one turn, so let's armor up again. We might have to actually just try and take out these small guys. Oh, we've got a critical. That would have been ideal for the giant spider, unfortunately.
Guardian ready.
I'm going to move towards the door, honestly. I think we need to actually start making a play towards wherever the... Okay, so we can place it isolates ourselves. Wherever the door is to the next level. Because these enemies are just going to keep coming after us.
I fear nothing.
Okay, again, I'm going to armor up. It's kind of our best bet at the moment, since we don't have many cards to play with. I'll take out this Elven Mystic if I can. There we go. Maybe I just don't have to throw the dice so hard. Good, they're panicking, they're moving away. We do still have the spider on us, though.
I am ready.
Okay, this is where it's going to start getting a bit tricky. The gas lamp there. We really need to be able to find a way out of here. Let's open the door. Hopefully there's not too many enemies in here.
It is the enemy's turn.
Okay, we've got some slimes. Now this is where we have to be careful because we're getting poisoned now.
Enemy will be vanquished.
Poison has killed me many a time. Okay, I think we might be able to survive at least one turn of poison. Let's attack. We're going to have to get rid of these guys.
Go back to the abyss.
Okay, we haven't been poisoned yet, but at the end of our turn I believe we will be. Okay, that's good for us. So we did take one poison damage there. So I believe our marker above our head is actually how many turns we're going to be taking the poison for, not how much damage it's doing. We need to armor up as well.
They cannot break my armor.
Alright, we may actually have to attack the spider now. It keeps coming after us. I didn't mean to move to that square, I meant to attack the spider. But we know that our exit is right here. We could actually make that exit, I think, which is probably the smart choice.
Hello, wanderers. What may I offer?
Okay, interesting. Alright, so in the full version you can buy and sell ability cards at Kleptos before venturing forth. Okay, that's interesting. We have 314 here as well. I wonder if the demo here is going to let me purchase something though. I like the idea of that. AoE. Okay, interesting. Well, that was the demo. We survived the first level, thankfully. Really fun looking game. I do think I will purchase the full version and maybe do a proper playthrough. We could potentially do a few videos on this if people are interested. I'd like to try the other characters as well. There are 3 other ones currently unlocked on here that we could try out. But if you enjoyed that and want to see more like this, subscribe, hit the like button and leave a comment below. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Alright, see you guys.